Not sure if you guys can see me, but hey. So this is just gonna be a little future updates and where I stand on my future. And I'm sorry if it's an awkward angle and you can't see my face. If you're wondering what this thing is right here, I have Alea in here. If you guys can see, got Alea in here. I'm wearing my baby carrier that I got from when my nephew was a baby, but by the time I got it, he grew out of this. So, but yeah, this is just future plans on where I stay, on where I am now in life, and what I want to do with my futures in life, and talking about my future careers. So, as of right now, as you guys know, I am not in college at all, although I do plan to change that. Also, my future plans for children, that's kind of changed. I was one of those people that are like, no, I'll wait till I get married and, I'll have a kid. But recently I found out that you can do embryo adoption, which is pretty much couples that have had their children through IVF or IUI. They figure that their family's complete, and they don't, however many embryos they have frozen, they render their rights. They pretty much give them up to adoption. And somebody who, for whatever reason, can't get pregnant naturally or through IVF, they adopt those embryos and they raise them and they go through the whole pregnancy and so on and so forth. So recently I came across that, and that is something I am looking into. This is going to be well into my future after I'm done with college, and once I get a well-paying job, because obviously I don't want my parents to keep paying for, I don't want my parents to pay for not only me, but for my child. I would like to have some funds and some form of income to actually help me and my child, my future child. School, as soon as January rolls around, I'm going to get ready to, I'm going to fill out a whole bunch of college applications. Pretty much January through February, I'm going to fill out applications for the fall semester of school. So pretty much that's where I stand right now. I'm not in college. I do, however, I want to go to college to be a midwife. Sorry, my dog just came in here. And I am just getting over a cold or a flu, whatever it is. So my voice is a little groggy. You'll have to pardon me if I cough every now and again. I haven't stuck with I have been stuck with a really bad cough. I've been taking Mucinex, and I've just been taking cough drops, so it's just regular remedies. And if any of you aren't familiar with the military, I was on TRICARE up until I was 21. After I turned 21, if I was not in college, TRICARE no longer covers you. But if you are in college, TRICARE will cover you till you are 24 to 26, depending on how long you are in college for. So that's pretty much where I stand. Once I get well established in my job and my future careers and everything, that's when I'm going to start looking into embryo adoption. That's when I'm going to start. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had a really bad cough. I'm just getting over a cold, like I said. That's pretty much where I stand, and I discussed it with my parents, and my parents are totally fine with it. Obviously, my parents would like for me to get married and settle down and be financially secure before I even think about having a child, which I'm gonna do, but minus the marriage part. I'm not dating anybody currently, and right now I just don't see myself getting married anytime soon. but like I said, this is going to be something that is well into my future. That's going to be once I'm like 25, 26. I'm sorry, guys. But this is going to be something that is well into my future, very well into my future. And for those of you guys that don't know, January, the reason why I'm choosing to do fall semester classes is because, May through April has a lot of things April through May has a lot of, things kind of crammed into that month, and so on in June and everything, and July. So, January, my brother ships off to boot camp. He is going into the Marines. Woo! He should graduate, late April or early May. Also in April, my nephew's birthday. He will be turning 2. I'm sorry, guys. My nephew will be turning 2 next year in April. So that's a big leap stone and a big leap for me because he's my baby. Not biologically. He's my nephew. But I've always told people, "Oh, he's my baby. He's my baby." So he turns 2 next year. He turned 1 this year, which was really hard on me because I had him. I didn't have him. I had held him when he was a newborn, and we bonded. So he's gonna be an auntie's boy. I call him Little Man. So he will be turning 2, and then late April to early May, my brother will be graduating from boot camp. So we will be going to South Carolina to see him graduate. Southern North Carolina to see him graduate because he will be going to Parris Island, South Carolina. So I don't know if they're going to graduate on Parris Island or if they'll be sending them to South Carolina or North Carolina. North Carolina. So that's something that has yet to be discussed, which I'm pretty sure they'll tell him a couple weeks or days before he graduates. He's sworn in. He's already sworn in, and they told him basically he has all the way up until he steps on the bus, so to back out, which he's determined to do it. So that has something to do with April and May, and then June, we have my birthday. So June we have my birthday, and that is the 24th of June. So that comes up. Wonderful. I'll be 22. And then 4th of July, my nephew and my sister-in-law, they are coming back here the 26th of September. So that's going to be exciting. I'm going to be nannying him. Hopefully, prayers that I get to nanny him. So I'll probably be busy taking care of him, and it's just a cram of things. 'Cause she's going back to school, and they'll be moving back in their house January of 2014 because the tenant's lease is up in January, so they'll be moving back in January. But till then, she's staying with her mother. Ooh, I'm sorry, guys, but that's pretty much where I stand right now. My future plan, my college plans, my children, my future children's plan. If for whatever reason this channel does decide to change, then all my videos will go to private because I will be packing up my collection and putting it away and making room for a child when I do have one. So that's going to be something that's going to be hard, but at the same time, I know it's going to have to be done. So, and hopefully if I have a daughter, then hopefully she'll get into some of the same things that I got into, and I'll hand her my collection and she can stem it from there. You know, she'll have babies to pick from, and you know, whoever she wants to be her first reborn. So she'll have something of a little bit to add to her collection, and something that she could have that was mine when she was a little girl, when I was young, when I was her age. However, I didn't have my first reborn till I was 16 going on, no, 16? Because I got Rosalie in 2009, so about 16, 17. So my daughter will not have a reborn till she's at least 16 or 17, which is a long time. or until I feel she is mature enough to handle a collectible doll, and I know she's not just gonna plop it down on the dirty ground and just be like, oh, whatever. And if she doesn't get into it, then, and I don't have any other kids, just her, you know, she has children, then it can go to my granddaughter, or or my niece. If I ever have a niece, it'll go to my niece. But that's just where I stand. That's just my future plans in my life, and life updates, I guess you can say. And so yeah. And if I haven't replied to any of your messages, I am very sorry. I was very sick. Videos were very scarce this week. Videos were very scarce this week. This is the first video I am uploading. I don't know how long it's gonna be, so I'm just getting over a cold. I'm getting over a cold. I'm getting over the crud or whatever it is I had, and so amongst other things to top it off, I've got a whole lot of other problems going on, me-wise. It's just an array of things. Another thing is I've had a lot of people ask me, if I do have children, you know, what am I going to raise them as? I have made the conscious decision, that when I have children, I am going to raise them pagan. But I'm not going to raise them a specific pagan. I'm not going to raise them Greek pagan. I'm going to let them decide whether or not they want to be pagan, or they want to believe in one God, or, you know, that's just my beliefs. I will not have my child baptized. I just want it to be their decision. The same goes for if I have a son, he will not be circumcised, because I want it to be his decision. I am so sorry, guys. But yeah, that's just me, my life updates, and where I stand, and, you know, if you watch this video to the end, kudos. You know, you get a 2 thumbs up, you know. Yay, yay, yay. So yeah, thank you for watching, and bye, guys.